And viewers will be pleased to hear that Boris's answer is now available as a talking book. Next up tonight, we name GQ's Oracle of 2013. I warm to this one because, of course, Oracle is just one letter away from coracle, a traditional Welsh craft in which many of my people still navigate rivers, but only after a BBC documentary maker has paid them to do so. I'll let you in on a secret here. We've had outboard motors in Wales since 2005. Anyway, this is for Oracle, an equally archaic term. Actually, here's a lovely joke. A nursery teacher asked the class, "Can any of you put the word archaic into a sentence?" And a little boy says, "Yes, miss. We can't have archaic and eat it." Isn't that sweet? Isn't that lovely? Makes you chuckle, as well as giving a black eye to Frankie Boyle and his crowd. Now, the reason I'm bringing out the big guns from my act, my very best material, is purely defensive, because the next presenter is also a comedian, which I am, actually. Thank you. You can be a comedian and a game show host. Look at Tarby. No, don't. Not until we know all the facts. You can't prejudge. Look what we're all saying about Jim Davidson. Anyway, now, for some proper laughs, please welcome to the stage the hilariously funny Mr. John Bishop.
Hello, good evening. Thank you. I've got to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, when I was asked to present this award, I was honoured, mainly because when I first saw the recipient of this award, I thought he was a wanker. And I think I speak for most of the men in this room when they first saw him, because as men, when you see someone on television who's got more talent than you, who's better looking than you, who's more stylish than you, he's more successful with women than you sit on the couch and think, wanker. However, in recent time, I've got to know him, and I've got to know him for the reason that he's here tonight. Not only have I got to know him through his writings, which have been inspiring, but also I've got to know him as a person. He's here tonight as the Oracle because his intellect could fill this room. But on a personal basis, I know him as somebody whose heart could fill this room. It gives me great pleasure to give the Oracle Award to none other than Russell Brand.
I love girls, Yo, put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you when I come on tour. I love girls all over the globe. I come scoop you in that coupe, sitting on dual zeros. Fix your hair in the mirror, let's roll.
Ah, thanks. Thanks for this lovely award and accompanying bag. John, that's really kind of you to be sincere and sweet, particularly in this context. Fucking hell. Because this is not designed for sincerity, this environment. You realise we will struggle if we start bringing sincerity into the situation. Thank you. Thank you for the Oracle Award, which to me sounds like something that has recently been made up. Don't sound like a legit award. Fuck, just Oracle Award, will you come? Yeah, Oracle Award. Thank you for Oracle Award. When I was a kid, it was a type of teletext. There were Oracle and CFAX. And they were reliable sources of information, so I'm very grateful to be considered in the same vein as that pixelated news source. Also glad to grace the stage where Boris Johnson has just made light of the use of chemical weapons in Syria, meaning that GQ can now stand for Genocide Quips. I mention that only to make this next comment a bit lighter, because if any of you know a little bit about history and fashion will know that Hugo Boss made the uniforms for the Nazis. And the Nazis did have flaws, but, you know, they did look fucking fantastic, let's face it, while they were killing people on the basis of their religion and sexuality. Genocide quips are okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's already been sanctioned. It's all cool. The fellow that does our trains says it's cool. Like, literally all do go to school together then. Ed Miliband was, so it don't make no fucking difference. Wicked. Wicked. Just might as well vote for one class of really, really rich people. Oh, Rob, you're getting paid enough money to take it seriously. Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry, bruv. Come on, Rob. For Wales for the Celts. Now, I am actually grateful to get any award, particularly because it meant, it's an award, isn't it? I remember when I used to just get awards for shagging people and that from The Sun, and I was always extremely grateful for them, as I am for this. Whether it be for the lower hip activity or the more cerebral activity of writing, I'm very grateful to get this thing. I really do. I hope you have a lovely evening, because I know people that are coming up for awards. Noel's got to get one in a minute, and he said that if I say anything detrimental about him, that he will take the opportunity to proper lay into me. So, but we sort of know essentially what Noel will do is a pastiche of an earlier joke, but delivered perhaps very cutely in a way that appeals to the working class, which won't be that fucking relevant in this room. So, no, seriously, I'm double grateful. I'm literally a comedian, and it is my job to make jokes about things. You know, it's like, Hugo Boss, it's fair enough. He might not know. We're selling a lot of these they're flying off the shelves. We had a lot of clients in the 30s and 40s. I can't remember all of them. Did you make a lot of elasticated crotches, Hugo? Did it ring any bells? Hey, listen, no, I'm seriously grateful to be part of the publishing industry, the fashion industry. Fight the power. I'm happy. Don't take life too seriously. Soon we'll all be in the grave. Oh, fuck, shit. And also, there are some people here that are serious, lovely people. Sir Bobby Charlton, in spite of the preceding somewhat anarchic rampage, what an honour to even be in the same room with you, sir. Noel, good luck being more offensive than that, son. Ta-da.
I love You'll put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you.